Hey y'all. I know it's been a couple of months. Hold on. We just need to take this moment and thank you, God. I have finally made it to 21. You know the vibes already, okay? Hair did just like Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You know the vibes already. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and please make sure you like this video and go ahead and share this if you like, and go ahead and comment if you feel like it, okay? So, and also too, let me give my disclaimer. You can agree to disagree. I'd rather you not on my channel. How about that? Okay, thank you. Or recently just had my birthday on October 20th. And I feel like this has been an over long due video, and I feel like I've needed to come on here and just express myself and kind of give you guys a backstory and kind of just, you know, just kind of fill you in on what's been going on in Jaiden's life. As you guys know, I just turned 21. So cheers to that, motherfuckers. And let me take a hit because I'm legal. Shout out to my bitch, Adiola Patrol. You know, we promoting black businesses all on this channel, sis. My girl, my bitch, my YouTuber, influencer, Adiola Patron. She's a UK-based Nigerian YouTuber. She just recently came out with her brand of clothing, her clothing line. And let me sit up. It says, you know the vibes already, ho, okay? Don't get it twisted. And it says it on the back too, okay? I'll put in a little video with me in it because it looks bomb as fuck. I love this shit, and it was only, I believe I paid $20 for it. This is a custom one. Well, it's not custom, but it was only a certain amount that you could get. So, bitch, I feel seclusive. I feel like, bitch, nobody can touch me, and this was my birthday outfit, and can't nobody tell me a damn thing, okay? I'll keep posting in this because I'm gonna get my wear out. I'm gonna take this everywhere I go, sis. Don't get it twisted. So, now that we're off of that, so as you guys, the people that have been watching me, so when I first started YouTube, I made a coming out video, kind of like, not a coming out video, but like kind of just explaining who I was, you know. And then I just went boom dead for a whole, maybe a year, a couple months, well, 8 months. And then I came back with I think it was a my Jamaican vlog after a year of finally being back from Jamaica, my first part, which I came back, I was like, okay, let me make this video. And then I was like, so what can I do? I'm really inspired by the Mademoiselle, Ayemi Loho, Choice TV, and my favorite YouTuber of all time. I've been watching her since I was 11 years old. Lovely T, and like Impressive Channel. All those, I don't want to say T channels, but they're very much do commentary. So I was like, you know what? Let me branch out and let me do some commentary. So yeah, I started doing a lot of commentary videos on my YouTube, as you guys had seen. And there was a lot going on during quarantine. That's all I'm gonna say, because let me start back. So when I first initially did my first video, I was living in Washington. A lot has changed since then. I moved down to Florida. I moved with my family to kind of be around them because it had been a long time. I'll get into a story time if you guys want about kind of what happened why me and my siblings and my mom were all separated and stuff. I had finally moved down here. It was a lot. It was a lot going from a pay cut, from, you know, coming from a high paying job to going to the South, where it's just, they don't give a fuck. That's all I can explain it. It's like, they don't give a fuck if you're struggling. During quarantine, around the end of March or the beginning of April, I had gotten laid off from my job. But it's cool because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be in the place I am now. I had a lot of free time on my hands, and I couldn't apply for a lot of jobs because nobody was accepting people. because everybody was getting laid off. So I was like, you know what? So I was like, you know what can I do to just occupy my time and I'm not just sitting here depressed and I'm only in the house. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing YouTube seriously. So that's when y'all started seeing me doing all of the videos like Doja Cat, the mukbang video, how I made my sauce, like the Jaidenfil video, like all of those videos, the black man that hit that girl with the skateboard, and all of those topics, because those were stuff that was deep in my heart and I always saw black women doing, but I never saw black men actually taking the initiative to actually talk about real shit that was going on with colorism and racism, especially in the black community. So I felt like I had, especially because I had a platform, and then with the Black Lives Matter that was going on, I felt I had to speak on it, like, especially because those were the videos that I'm doing, and you guys will still see videos of those stuff when I feel like it. When it comes to colorism and stuff like that, I'm going to tell you from my own experience. But I just kind of, in my goal, I wanted to make sure that I could do, all right, let me do at least 10 videos that I can try to do and put out and say that I've done it. Never looked at analytics, never looked at subscribers, never looked at likes, never looked at comments. And besides that, I never looked at anything. It was just because it was a passion of mine and I've wanted to do this for years, but it's been my own setback and my own holdback of really stopping me from doing it. I really tried to take it serious. Even though I didn't know much, I fucking, as you can tell from video to video, and it's somewhat like, you know, gotten better. After my last video, I think it was like the second video I did with Will and Jada. No, it was an update of like my life. I kind of stayed off of YouTube for, well, till now, 2 months now, and I have my reasons. I've finally been able to got a better paying job. So it's just been a lot going on in my life. So yeah, so that's really the only reason why I haven't been here. I've just been having to recuperate and just kind of get into the zone of life again. I'm sure you guys understand that. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of like explain that to you guys, but also too, I kind of wanted to just kind of piggyback off of my birthdays. Growing up, I've never had a good birthday. Like maybe with my mom, we've always had some good, she would always make a good kickback, or we would go out somewhere. But when I ended up moving in with my dad, he always ruined every birthday, holiday, like anything you could think of that we could celebrate. If it was you or anybody, he would make it about himself. It would be a whole shitty situation, no matter what we did. I've always just had this mindset of I don't like to do Christmas, I don't like to do I don't really like care for holidays, I don't care for my birthday. I really haven't celebrated like that because I can't really do anything. I don't know, it just kind of crushed my dreams of just kind of caring about shit. So this year I was like, you know what? I don't care what I do. As long as I celebrate it and I'm happy, I'm happy. Ended up just kind of having like a seafood boil with my family. Actually, because you know I turned 21, so I ended up actually going to get my wraps. Finally, after a year of not being able to get my wraps because they wanted to do that fucking stupid ass law. Went to the gas station, I was like, you know what? I was like, I went and got this shit, and I was like, because I had champagne, but somebody bought that for me. But so I haven't had to be able to get my ID. So today I was like, you know what? I'm going to the gas station because it clicked in my head. Maybe I'm a little slow, but it clicked in my head. I was like, oh my God, I can go to the gas station and I can go get a drink and my wraps. So I was
really,
like,
nigga?
All right, I'm walking down there. I got my MD-20. I pulled it out. I pulled out my ID and I'm nervous. My anxiety's on 10. I'm sweating. And the guy holds up my ID and he's like, 10, 20, 99. And keep in mind, my ID has not been changed since I first got it when I was 17. This guy's probably like, and then also too, I'm in Florida and I have a Washington ID, so it's like, so he probably was like, huh? But he was like 10, 20, 99. And then he looked at the calendar, he was like 10, 21, 90, 2020. He was like, well, happy belated birthday. I was like, oh. thank you, thank you. I was like, well, let me get a wrap. And then that really just peeped in. I was like, I'm really grown. I can't keep blaming people for my past stuff. I can't keep saying, oh, it's because of this, because of that, because at this time it's about me trying to figure out what is best for me and what I need to do. I've had to let a lot of friends go peacefully. I've had to move on from situations, even with my dad. Like, I haven't talked a lot about my dad, but you know, we've always kind of played this game. Well, he's played this game where he'll hit me up once a year and it's on my birthday, and he always has to message my older sister to get the right number to make sure that it is, so that he can message me and say happy birthday. So, and plus two, I look at my dad as he was one of those people that mentally abused me, physically abused me, and like, I mean, like, we fought. And like emotional abuse. So I always just looked at it like, I've had my older sister be like, just answer your father. Just say thank you for that. He said happy birthday. And I was like, you know what? Even though I'm still learning to unlearn things that I had to go through in that house. How to, like, since I've been out of his house, I'm not gonna lie, I have post-traumatic stress. I still have the same dream every night of being in his house, and I still wake up with anxiety because of that. I know that that's unresolved issues that I have to get done with myself. During forgiving him, I can't be around him. It's like one of those things, just like an abuser. Like how I say to people that are in an abusive relationship, why would you answer a text or a call or want to see your abuser if they've abused you for so many years? Why would you want to keep going back to your abuser? That's how I look at it, because I've not healed all the way. I'm still trying to learn how to forgive for myself. I'm still learning and I'm still human, so like sometimes I feel like, yeah, maybe I'm all the way over it, and then something triggers it, and then I get down to the root and the bottom of it, and it's still because of shit that I've been through. So that was kind of what I was dealing with yesterday. But the highlight of my birthday had to be when Alakai Harley cook up your food and give you 90. Ha! Running every time I miss you. I used to be a girl that gave love hard, real talk. I used to give my all to get nothing. My girl, I'm gonna have to put her in my intro, bitch. Messaged me, or no, she followed me on Twitter last week, and then her she tagged me in a post and said happy birthday to me on Twitter, and then took my 2 videos of me and posted it on her Twitter and tagged me and said happy birthday on her story, and that just made my whole day. Like, I literally cried. I was listening to her all day too. Like, I was just like, this is the best birthday ever. Like, I just had such a good birthday. Like, I woke up praying, speaking in tongues. I'm one of those people, I like to look back and reflect on things. Let alone, I never thought that I was going to be able to make it to 18 being in my dad's house. I'm thankful for my mom's foundation that she put in me at a young age, but when I went to my dad's house, I kind of say to people, it's kind of like going to a foster home. Being stripped away from the family that you know, going to a foster home only because of money reasons. And I know that some people, it's just like, oh, it's 21, like everybody turns 21. No, but I've had so many people around me, middle school on up, lose their life, friend after friend after friend, or the people after family member. To be able to be here right now is a blessing in itself. So I don't take any day for granted, and none of y'all should either. I just, like, literally on my birthday, I like to reflect, I like to have my me time, and I like to just speak to God, because it's a miracle that I'm still even here. That's how I feel. Yeah, y'all. I just wanted to kind of just kind of give y'all a brief kind of kind of story of like why I've been gone, what's been going on since I've been gone, and all of that. But I'm packing my bow, y'all. And shout out to my sister Des. Shy It Does. I'm going to link their channel down below. They've been holding it down on YouTube since I've been gone, and I love it. I love to see my sister doing her thing. I love y'all, and thank you for subscribing.